Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here. We are in Madden 20 revealing our franchise. So last year we did the Bears. We didn't get too deep because of the issues with Madden 19, but from playing Madden 20, I'm liking the gameplay so far. We had the Bears last year, but this Madden, I wanted a team that we had to build the defense, but also some key offensive areas like running back and receiver. So, without further ado, we will reveal our franchise as the Buffalo Bills. So they play in a division that's very difficult, but here's the core we're going to be building around on offense is Josh Allen. Good throw power, the accuracy needs a little work, but Josh Allen did not play a full season last year because of injury. And this won't help as well. Not having a run game. Devin Singletary was added in the draft and TJ Elgin from the Jags, but we don't have a leading running back that can be your third down runner, really. And at receiver, Cole Beasley coming over from the Patriots, but having John Brown and Zay Jones, it's not a very good receiving core. It's something that will have to be addressed sooner rather than later to allow Josh Allen to really come into his own in this franchise. We have a lot of teams to compete with some good defenses, but our tight ends will be something we rely heavily on against some of these linebackers. The offensive line is good on the left side, pretty young with Dawkins out protecting the backside of the quarterback, but Spain and Morse are our strengths on the line along with him. When you go into Teller and Nasaki, from here we start having some issues and the right side of the line needs some work. On the defense though, with Lawson being 25, we also have Murphy as a backup. The issue is some of our best pass rushers are aging. And so we'll be working around Ed Oliver and Tremaine Edmonds as the key guys on the defense in our front seven. But we also have some good linebackers in Matt Milano that we may end up changing over to a 3-4 going in the preseason. I'll have to test it, but if we do, Milano will be our second inside linebacker. Lorenzo Alexander is another guy we may end up moving, but in the secondary, we have some issues. Wallace is not going to cut it against Tre'Davious White on the other side, but we do have two good safeties in Poyer and Hyde. Poyer's getting up there in age, so we're already looking for another safety in the draft. We have 1 through 6. We don't have the 7th round in the next 2 years, so here's our draft picks. Going into our X Factors or Superstars, we only have one, and it's Micah Hyde being the superstar. We have a couple stars, particularly the guys we're going to be building around with Tre'Davious White. And Tre'Davious White's only 24, so we have a young core on defense to build around, but we're going to have to build our pass rush up across from Lawson. To bolster, though, the receiving core, we will pick up Kelvin Benjamin. He is 28 and only a 76 overall, but at this point, we need someone that has some height out there. Our best receiver is very small. So one of the big things with our rivals we're dealing with is Kenny Stills is going to run free a lot. For the Jets, the biggest thing is Le'Veon Bell coming over, but also the defense. Not having a consistent receiving core, the Jets defense is going to have a field day with us, particularly with CJ Mosley and that big issue with Tom Brady in New England. Brady, along with Gilmore, McCourty, and the McCourty brothers at that point, are going to be a big issue when it comes to trying to defeat a defense. And Josh Allen, though, the biggest upside with this in year one will be the defense. So going into preseason, we will be changing over to a 3-4. And the format for the first episode will be all 4 preseason games, kind of like the highlights from those. And then we'll jump into week 1. So I will see you guys in the next episode as we take the Bills on the journey. Later, guys.